a very small study in the sense that it just looked at a few variables, but it's assessing people on the internet using an internet-based survey device. And it has 715 respondents, and they're looking at the relationship of ADHD symptoms, ADHD diagnosis, and the reports of provisional premenstrual dysphoric disorder, PMDD as it's called in the DSM diagnostic manual. So this study is assessing women who are 18 to 34 years of age. As I said, there's 715 of them who filled out the survey and completed the ADHD symptom rating scales, the PMDD symptom rating scales, and then also reported whether or not they had received a clinical diagnosis of ADHD. And what did they find in the study? The prevalence of PMDD was significantly elevated in individuals with a self-reported clinical diagnosis of ADHD. About 32% of them reported that disorder versus about 10% in the control group. So about 3 to 3.5 times greater risk for PMDD in those with a diagnosis. It also looked at individuals who were classified as ADHD using the online ADHD symptom rating scale. Their rate of PMDD was about 41%, again being about 4 times greater than was seen in the control group. Overall, they found that having ADHD with depression or with anxiety provided the highest risk for provisional PMDD, and that was about a 4.5 times greater risk than was seen in the control group. Overall, this is yet another study that shows that when ADHD occurs in women, it may worsen their menstrual symptoms, in this case, their provisional premenstrual dysphoric disorder. Okay, so I just thought you'd be interested in that because there's so little that's done on this topic, and I've talked about it in a prior video, that any study adds further to the evidence that we have available on these problems.